I think by now people are updated on the issues and the debacle that happened at this year's Oscars, and people think that this is the ugliest moment in the Oscars history, but this is further from the truth, and I'm here to talk about 6 more shocking and ugliest moments from the Oscars. So without any further delays, let's get to the video. Adrien Brody kisses Halle Berry. Just a year after Halle Berry's amazing win at the Oscars, she returned a year later to present the award for Best Actor. After the winner Adrien Brody was announced, he walked up on stage with excitement and surprisingly or shockingly from the perspective of Halle Berry, kissed her. This was not scripted in any way, and it really came as a shock to the actress who didn't know what the hell was going on. This is what she said during an interview with Andy Cohen in 2017.
Can I say it for real?
Yeah.
I was like, what the f is happening right now? That is what was going through my mind.
The borderline is, it was not cool and it shouldn't have happened no matter how excited Adrien was. And it truly went down as one of the shocking moments in this award show. The Boob Song by Seth MacFarlane. One of the bizarre parts of Seth MacFarlane hosting the 2013 Oscars was in the opening numbers, where he and some guys sang a song about actresses who had done nude scenes in their movies.
Naomi Watson, Mulholland Drive, Jennifer Lawrence's boobs at all. We saw your boobs on Stir, we saw Charlize Theron's.
It's just so gross and undermines the performances of these actresses who put in a lot of work in their films. And the thing is that these movies too were actually good movies as well. Some actresses like Jennifer Lawrence did not mind at all, but all in all it was just not okay and just a disgrace on these people who decided that it was okay to make a fun or joke song and dance about it on stage in front of the whole world. Now next up we have John Wayne's assault on Sachin Littlefelder. Marlon Brando in 1973 won the Best Actor for his role in The Godfather. He boycotted the Oscars that year and sent activist and actress Native American Sachin Littlefelder to refuse the award in his name, in a form of protest over how Hollywood depicted Native Americans in their films.
Very regretfully, cannot accept this very generous award. And the reasons for this being are the treatment of American Indians today by the film industry.
The shocking and most disgusting moment was when John Wayne was reported to have been held down by guards for wanting to attack Littlefelder backstage. Clint Eastwood also mocked her by saying this.
I don't know if I should present this award on behalf of all the cowboys shot in all the John Ford westerns over the years.
Littlefelder also said in the interview that she was mocked even more when she went backstage by several people. This was uncalled for, and just shame on these men who tried to bully this woman trying to do her best for her people. And now we have a standing ovation for Roman Polanski. Roman Polanski won the Best Director award for The Pianist in 2003's Oscars. He wasn't there for an award show as he had fled the country in 1977 after he pleaded guilty to unlawful sex with a minor. He fled to Paris to avoid being sent to prison, and surprisingly, he still continued as a filmmaker and was nominated and even won the Oscar in 2003.
And the Oscar goes to Roman Polanski.
The shocking part is that the Academy knew all this and still nominated him, also awarded him, with the audience even giving him a standing ovation for the win. Although he's been expelled from the awards for years now, it still doesn't change the fact that the Academy and celebrities turned a blind eye to all this in the first place. Now on the third spot, you have the celebration of Harvey Weinstein for decades. This list would be complete without mentioning Harvey Weinstein. Not only was he able to prey on actresses because he produced a lot of films, but most importantly, he was also known as the Oscar maker. Basically, people knew that if you were in one of his movies, chances are you would at least be nominated or win an award. He went on with his behavior for decades when finally the darkness was exposed, and later he was sent to 23 years in prison. The fact that this man molested a lot of celebrities and everybody kept quiet because, I mean, he was a very powerful figure in Hollywood.
Thanks for making this film, especially Harvey.
I'd like to thank Harvey Weinstein.
And to Harvey Weinstein.
The bomber Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein, who believed in us and made this movie.
Harvey, thank you to Harvey.
Harvey Weinstein for his commitment.
Harvey and Bob Weinstein, everyone.
Thank you, Harvey Weinstein.
And to Harvey Weinstein and everyone at Miramax.
He's Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein and Lauren Spender. And
I want to thank Harvey and Bob Weinstein.
Harvey gave us just what we needed, another him.
At least he's now getting what he deserves. But even after his membership was revoked, the Academy still has not taken back the awards he won in 1999 and 2003. Shocking, right? Nope. At number 2, we have the treatment of Hattie McDaniel. If you are making a list of the most shocking and ugliest moments in the Oscars, then the treatment of Hattie McDaniel is definitely not skippable. This African American was the first black actor to be nominated, let alone win an Oscar in 1940 for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Gone with the Wind.
The award for the best performance of an actress supporting roles during 1939 to Hattie McDaniel.
As you guys know, the 1900s and below are not good times for black people. Heck, even in 2022, stuff still happens. Ugliest and disgusting part of all this is that she was not allowed to sit with the rest of her cast members. Instead, she was placed in the back room where her escort and agent sat for the awards. It's just a disgrace to these people who think that they are better than others because of the color of their skin. At number 1, we have Will Smith slaps Chris Rock. This is not at number 1 because it is the ugliest moment in Oscars history, but because it just happened recently. By now, we've heard of the debacle at this year's Oscars. Will Smith slapping Chris Rock for making a G.I. Jane joke about his wife, Jada.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? Oh, wow. Wow.
Not only was this shocking to many people who thought that this was part of the script, but Will Smith's comments afterwards changed people's minds.
Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to.
I will say this, I don't think Chris Rock went on that stage with a grand mission to disrespect Jada, and sources say that he didn't even know that Jada had that condition. If Chris wanted to make a joke, a disrespectful one at that, he wouldn't be talking about G.I. Jane, at all the weird and messed up stuff going on in their family. This not only tainted Will's reputation, but the Oscars in general. I mean, the Oscars has been going down in ratings for years now. Since then, Will has issued an apology, and just I think yesterday or so, Chris also performed in his comedy show, and he said that he's still processing what is going on. As of now, we are all waiting for what is going to happen next. What are the charges or consequences that Will Smith is going to face, and the end of all this? So that's it for the list. Safe to say that all those mentioned are just a fraction of some of the shocking things that happened at the Oscars. Do let me know in the comments below what you thought of this. What do you think of all the ones I mentioned in this list and recently Will Smith and Chris Rock's case? Leave a like for the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more updates, videos on your top 10s, movies, TV shows, anime, games and all that. As always, Nerdy Sage here. See you in the next video.